Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final day of the Premier League season. It is Aston Villa versus Brighton Hove Albion. I am a nervous wreck, if I'm being honest with you. I've been stressing about this game all day today. This just has a lot of things on the line, as we all know, as we've talked about for a very long time now. Europe is the fight, is the conquest for Aston Villa this season. Out of nowhere, when we had Gerrard, a lot of people just wanted, well, obviously Gerrard to go, but a lot of people saw, um, maybe a top half finish at best. I remember when Emery came in, I just wanted him to steer us away from danger. But the more wins we got, the more points we picked up. You start to look upwards in the table, and you thought, is there an outside chance that we can sneak in? I was looking at Spurs for a long time. I saw Spurs around the top four, and some of their results were shocking. I remember them losing to Bournemouth in the last minute, and I thought, this Spurs team is terrible. This Spurs team is absolutely shocking and there for the taking. And well, we went and beat them as well. They lost to Brentford last week. A Brentford side without Ivan Toney. They were abysmal in that second half. And today they travel to Ellen Road, as you can see. This slightly different overlay on screen. I wanted to actually showcase more today because it is like the special day, I guess. We've got Brentford, hang on, I do. Brentford, Man City, Everton, Bournemouth, Leicester, West Ham. All of that. Well, the bottom two results obviously affect the bottom of the Premier League. Brentford, Man City. If Brentford do the double over City and Villa and Spurs drop points, Brentford could sneak into the top seven. And the biggest game we have is literally down here, which is Leeds United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Massive game. You can see the tables. Villa, Tottenham, and Brentford for the fight for Europe, and two of Everton, Leicester, or Leeds will get relegated today. All the sides down the bottom are at home. Can you imagine getting relegated at home? It's horrible. How you doing? Flat Cap Gaming said the tension builds. Mark Elliott says come on the Villa, and Mark the Warrior says up the Villa prediction for the score. Oh my God, guys! Look, tell me your prediction below. I'm just gonna get out of the way with. We need to win. Brighton are on the beach. I did a video on TikTok about this. So you can go watch that if you want. Brighton are already, they've already got their season secured. Their top six, they're on the beach, right? They got nothing to play for. We are very good at home. We are very, very good at home. So I'm just going to make this smaller. I'm hoping we make it 7 wins in a row at home. Whether that's 1-0, 2-1, 3. I don't care. That's all I want. I'm going to say 2-1. We don't concede many at home. We're very good there. Final day, just please get over the line. If we bottle, man, I'll be so upset. I'll be so upset. I'm so nervous, as well as I imagine most people in the chat are very nervous for today. If you guys can just give me 1 second. I am having issues with my Sky box, which is perfect timing for the game today. And I just didn't have enough time to sort this out before I went live, so I'm going to very quickly do it now. Of all days to have problems, it is today, of course. Bear with me 1 second. What is that connected to then? Oh, I realised why. I had the wrong HDMI cable plugged in. Oh dear. I had the wrong. That's why it wasn't working. I had the wrong HDMI cable plugged in. I got my Nintendo Switch and all that set up. And I thought I had the right cable in. I apologise. Okay. New chats. J3 said, I'm petrified. Could have been at this game, but I got injured in footy yesterday, so travelling would not have been fun. My dad's at the game today. I had a phone call with him about half an hour ago, and he said he's gone. He didn't tell me until today. So I'm sure he'll be in a very good mood if we can just get over the line today. Tyler says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay, mate. I'm doing okay. I'm stressing a little bit, but I don't know. I just hope we can do enough today. It is on TV. Everton Bournemouth is on main event. Villa Brighton is on Sky Sports Mix if you guys are interested. Leicester West Ham is on the Premier League one. And what else? I think BT has BT has Leeds Tottenham. I will have a slight delay because I have Sky Glass and I didn't realise at the time that it does give like a 15-second or so delay. So you guys will technically see what happens before I will. Carlisle United have just been promoted to League One. If you guys are interested, we've had lots of penalties to get promoted at Wembley. Stockport County have just lost to Carlisle. Notts County beat Chesterfield on penalties. And yesterday, Luton Town getting promoted is absolutely wild. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Wingman says we need a good performance today from Digne. I'll get into the squad actually. I've not done that. I apologise. I will get into the lineups of both teams. All right, Villa, Martinez in goal, Cash, Konsa, Mings, Digne. No Moreno. Moreno got his, I think, was it his hamstring injured last week, which is, quite scary considering how big this game is. Luca Digne in the side, Kamara and Douglas Luiz, Leon Bailey, John McGinn, Jacob Ramsey, Ollie Watkins. It could be a 4-4-2 with Bailey and Watkins up front, with John McGinn out wide, with Jacob Ramsey as like that it's like a 4-4-2, almost like a diamond, as McGinn and Ramsey like to go out wide and then cut inside a bit. We've seen it all before. It could well and truly be 4-2-3-1. It's very difficult to predict, and that's a good thing. You don't want to be easy to predict. Brighton will have to do their research. They'll have to figure out what we want to do. Obviously, Villa on Twitter don't state the formation; they just state the players. You want to give as little insight as you can. I'm sure Brighton will figure it out within the first few minutes, but it's hard for them to know exactly what we're going to do when we change things every single week. Michael says, afternoon, AJ. If I remember, you're from Ireland. I hope you enjoy. I gotta say, I've seen lots of your faces all season. Your support has been absolutely amazing. I appreciate it all. Tyler says, I hope we win. I've actually missed some comments. I apologize. He said, what a great dad, always leaving the sun behind. To be fair, I don't live with my dad, so I'll give him a pass for today. I hope we win. We should have dominated Liverpool. I'm a bit gutted we didn't win that game, but it is what it is. And then Michael with the afternoon AJ, biggest game in recent history. I wish the club all the Irish luck up the Villa. I said Ireland before I even read the word Irish. Well, I guess. Any stream recommendations? Twitter is amazing for streams, especially because this game is on Sky. You'll be able to find something on Twitter. Honestly, you don't even need an account. Twitter has been my go-to recently. It's very good. Garden Shed versus Villa away. Get in. Unai Emery travelling to the Garden Shed. I'm hoping our next kit is nice because it's supposed to represent a new beginning, a new badge. Opinion on the badge, guys. Opinion. Also, we're underway. I just realised. They haven't changed the channel though. Weirdly, it's still saying Carlisle United, Stockport. Even though on Sky Sports Football it says Aston Villa. Bear with me. So we are underway. It's just for some reason. Yeah, can it please switch to the Villa game? Thank you very much. Considering we are live, it's just like it's got Carlisle United now. I just need to plug in my headphones for my TV as well. I'm a little bit all over the place. I've not long come back in today. Does it not have a? What is it? Oh no, it does. I've just seen it. Okay, I'm going to test if this works. I might have an issue here. I may have to swap my TV. There's no audio coming through. Bear with me, guys. As you can always guarantee on this channel, the most professional of setups. This is annoying. I can't light it. Yeah, that'll do. Just have to switch some things over. All right, cool. So my screen is now over here. Oh, Dono, thank you. £2 from Dean. I appreciate that, man. Honestly. Hopefully we can see positive Dean today. That's all we want. Positive Dino. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm a little bit all over the place, and I apologise. Where is the live game thing? My overlay. I messed around with some things yesterday. So all my overlays have different names than what I remember. Alright, there we go. Boom. Alright, we're underway, but they've not switched the channels over unless you guys have figured out something I haven't. As of right now, I'm not watching the game. Even though it says it's on this channel. It's Carlisle United, Stockport. It went to extra time and penalties. So I don't really know. 1-0 Spurs! Goal for Spurs! There is a goal! It's an early goal! It's 1-0 to Tottenham in the 2nd minute. Oh my goodness me. Tottenham already ahead at Ellen Road. Oh my god, Tottenham are ahead. Oh my god. I haven't even moved everything over yet, and Spurs are already stressing me out. Jesus Christ, Leeds. Oh my god, Leeds United. You bottle jobs at home. Oh dear, oh my god, that's scary. I'm going to refresh the browser so it updates. Why did that not refresh it properly? What? I'm confused. Okay, well, I'm going to have to change that as well now. Bloody hell, Tottenham. Christ. It doesn't want to update for some reason, so I'll just leave it. But yeah, Tottenham are winning. Son has scored. I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, I've got the game. Well, the game's not even... Hang on. I'm going to go back to Sky Sports. I'm going to see if there's like... if it gives me an option. Because even on here, it says Villa Brighton. Play. Bailey's hit the bar. I am. I was on Sky Sports Mix. And it had the Carlisle game. I've now got it. Okay. I've now got it. I'm officially... How far behind am I? I'm 20 seconds. Oh, shit. 20 seconds. Oh, my God. I'm 20 seconds behind. I will update that. I thought it was only 15. Bloody hell. Oh, also, there's like a 3-second delay on me as well. So if you don't see me react, there you go. 1-0 to Spurs, though. Is there no commentary for the game? I've heard no... Why is there no commentary? If you guys are watching on Sky, is there no commentary? Oh, there is. They just weren't talking. They just weren't talking for like 3 seconds. Alright, yeah, they just weren't talking for some reason. I was like, what the hell? Alright, there we go. Finally set up the most professional streams on the AJ's TV channel. Classic Bailey that my nan can get down the stairs faster than AJ, for God's sake. Let's go. Don't know how you've got the game still. Oh, mate, go back to the Sky Sports page. And if you click it again, if you click the game again, it will divert you to the game. It should have already done that for people. So I don't know if it's bugged. But yeah, just go back to the homepage. Yeah, it doesn't matter what Spurs do. If we win, that's it. All that matters. Brighton trying to claim for a penalty there. Oh, I just realised I need to get the lineup for both the teams. Oh dear. I'm all over the place. 28 of you in the live stream. I appreciate your support. the final day of the season. I will be live after the game today. You may have already seen this on your sub feed. I'm going to do like a Villa season review after. So hopefully it'll be good news. Douglas Luiz out wide. Ramsey. Ramsey in the box. Pulls it back. Luiz! Yes! 1-0 Dougie Luiz has scored! Brilliant finish into the bottom corner. And the first attack that I have seen live. It's Aston Villa 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Lovely cutback from Jacob Ramsey. And it's the player of the season officially from Aston Villa, from the supporters, from the players. It's Douglas Luiz. It's Aston Villa 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Oh my God. Well, that's the perfect time to see a goal. Jesus Christ. What a goal. Lovely cutback from Jacob Ramsey. Where's the defending? Honestly, Brighton, that is appalling. I know, look, they are on the beach, but Douglas Luiz has acres of room behind the penalty spot. Abysmal defending from Brighton, and Villa take the lead. I think, well, other than the Bailey shot off the post, that's the first real chance of Aston Villa, and we have scored. As things stand, Villa will make the Europa Conference League. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to be a very long day. But what a goal. A lot of people have said he's their player of the season. I mean, I've heard Tyrone Mings, Ezri Konsa, John McGinn, all these names for player of the season. Douglas Luiz is mine. It's been between Luiz. Oh, long ball through. Brighton are away. Oh my God, it's a sitter. Brighton tried to catch us on the break. Oh my goodness me, what is going on? It's just one long ball. It's just one long ball. Ezri Konsa, dear Lord. Ferguson threw on goal and he put it well over. What is going on? 1-0 to Newcastle. Wait, oh yeah, playing Chelsea. Oh dear. Anthony Gordon has scored. That's more surprising than anything. Anthony Gordon has made it 1-0 to Newcastle against Chelsea. Chelsea currently in 12th place. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, that was a little bit of a close call for Villa. I think Liverpool have just scored. Liverpool are beating Southampton in obviously that game that doesn't really matter. But yeah, they're 1-0 up. Oh my God, I'm stressing. I am so stressing. I will reiterate, it is on screen. I am roughly 20 seconds behind. So if you see that Villa have scored, obviously don't react. And I'm talking to you, J-Roz Gaming, because this guy never keeps his mouth shut. The knob. You can talk about any other game. I don't care any other game. I will literally see on it. The Villa one, it's 20 seconds. Goals left, right. It's been a flood of goals. Absolute flood of goals. I did cover this briefly. Carlisle did beat Stockport County in the League 2 playoff final on penalties. And that's all that actually matters today. Because I think the Liga finishes today as well. Yeah, La Liga ends their season today at 6 o'clock. Can I find a stream anywhere that works? You can try Total Sport Tech, you can try MM Footy. And this, the holy trinity for me is MM Footy, Total Sport Tech, and Twitter. I don't think we've scored nothing. Oh yeah, you have scored. You have scored. So I spoiled a goal for you. AJ, I'm scared for Everton. Bournemouth are really doing well against them. Well, it's going to be stressful at Goodison. I hope, well, for me anyway, and for Villa fans, we want Leeds to do well. But I'm already a bit worried about Leeds because they're losing already. Cross comes in towards the fat post. And it's too high for Leon Bailey. If he was a bit lower, that would have caused more problems. Fresh cash of page. Bro, why is it not updating? I don't understand why this isn't updating. It should give like a live table. Oh, I'm a bit annoyed that this isn't working. I keep refreshing the browser on the screen and it doesn't want to update. It doesn't matter. I'll keep you guys updated. All I need is a Leicester Bournemouth got. Oh, you got the bets going on. I see. AJ. Oh no, I read that. I read that. Okay, lineup. I still haven't got the lineup. It's 1-0 to Arsenal against Wolves. I think someone said that earlier. Granit Xhaka scored. And I think every other goal has been covered so far. Brighton's lineup, I didn't even go through it. It's Steele in goal, Pascal Gross, Colwill, Webster, Veltman. They're back for McAllister, Enciso, Undav, Ayari. But how do you pronounce his name? Buonanotte. I know I've heard the name. I know of the player. It's one of those where I've heard on Sky Sports on a few times. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Buonanotte. I don't even know. Anyway, he's on the right wing, and it's Ferguson up front for Brighton. Glad I don't have to say that name on stream. Everton going down and having worse financial issues than Derby and Leeds. I'll be there no matter what. Everton's new stadium could be against Rotherham United or Plymouth Argyle at home. How wild is that? The first league game for Everton's ground could be an absolutely abysmal championship team. Gary Glitter runs our defence. 2-0 to Arsenal. Xhaka's got... Oh my god, Xhaka hat-trick on his final day. Could be elite. Bro's got... Yeah, yeah. Who knows? John McGinn stumbles. Keeps his feet. Oh, lovely ball that is to Luca. Oh, well. If Luca Digne had legs, that would have been a phenomenal ball. That is unfortunate. Yeah, there's this. I've just seen the second goal for Liverpool. Southampton going down with a whimper. Not even a final day to celebrate. What an absolute chit chat. Sorry, as things stand, it is Everton to stay up with Leicester 2 points behind them and Leeds properly going down without a whimper. Villa's press, by the way, has been very strong. Steele very riskfully playing a... well, to be fair, they've got away with it. Well done, Evan Ferguson. He's even got a free kick. But Steele had the ball play back to him on his own goal line with John McGinn and Ollie Watkins pressing him. They played the ball out really well. Brighton all around the referee here. What are they not happy with here? Oh, they're not happy with Tyrone Mings' challenge on Undav. And then Douglas Luiz has pulled back Ferguson. I think they wanted a booking for Luiz because he pulled him back. Seen our first goal. It's shocking. Oh dear. Oh dear. To be fair, Everton can get away with losing today as long as Leicester or Leeds don't win. I think that will be a little bit, uplifting for the Everton fans. That they technically don't have to win today. Obviously, they win, it doesn't matter what the other teams around them do. But if they lose, it's still not over. And especially with Leeds being a goal down to Tottenham so early. It is Tottenham. I'm just going to say that. Tottenham, the bottle can still happen. Like, it's early on. Tottenham were really good against Brentford in the first half and then completely bottled the second half. Conser for Villa. Down the line finds Leon Bailey. His pass has got intercepted. Kamara just about keeps possession. Dear, that scared me. Cash is now getting pressed. Conser. Oh, this is nice from Villa, actually. That's really good from Kamara. What a game he's had so far. Douglas Luiz has loads of room to run into. Luiz down the middle. Plays out wide to Digne. Digne could sling a cross in. He finds Ramsey instead. And we've slowed the tempo as we go back towards the halfway line. Kamara turning away from Ferguson. Rolls it into Ezri Konsa. Clips the ball down the right-hand side. It's awkward for Bailey. And he gives it away. And eventually a foul is given as John McGinn was a bit too aggressive with his press. Villa on top. I think the scoreline reflects that as well. The press from Villa has been very aggressive. There's been a lot of fight and a lot of character from Villa so far. I'm watching the game on Sky, unfortunately, Tabriz. I don't have to go on a stream for Twitter and all that. If someone does find a stream that works, I will pin the comment. I will do that. I'll do my bit there. But other than that, I can't really help because I'm watching it on Sky Sports Mix. So yeah, I apologise, mate. It is, by the way, looking like, unless John McGinn has gone for just a wild press there, McGinn might be the shadow striker for Ollie Watkins today, with Leon Bailey out wide, which is definitely not what I was expecting. Bailey being used as a wide player, McGinn will often drop into midfield, but I think his job is to support Ollie going forward. Foul given from Concert. Again, a little bit soft, but you know, he's won the ball, but he's kind of wrestled his man a bit too much. Brighton get a free kick on the halfway line. Ferguson, although he's missed quite an easy chance, he is causing problems. He's quite difficult to get a hold of. Southampton have scored. Southampton have made it 2-1 now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Cross comes in. Oh, lovely ball to goal. Brighton have scored. Brighton have scored. Cross comes in and Undav has scored. Undav has scored. Villa claim offside, but I don't think he is. Undav got there and put it in. I'm just seeing the replay. Oh my god, what a ball. Emi Martinez has gone for that and missed. Emi Martinez has come for the ball and missed, and Undav got there first. It's a brilliant cross. Oh my goodness me. Oh, they are checking the goal. They're checking the goal. He might be offside. I think he's offside, no? If you look at the green line, I don't think this will count. He's literally behind Matty Cash. That's a goal. That's not a goal. That should be ruled out. He's literally the initial ball that was played out wide. He's offside, I think. Well, we're gonna get a replay, and we're gonna get confirmation. But I'm very certain he's offside there. It's not gonna be a goal. It is ruled out. It is offside, and I gotta say, that is a massive let-off because the defending for the goal was terrible. But the initial ball that was played out wide to Enciso, he was just ahead of Matty Cash. The high line of Villa, once again being the kryptonite for our opposition, and that is a massive let-off. Ferguson, who went through on goal and put it over, and then Enciso offside. As the initial ball went out wide to him, he put the cross in for Undav, who beat Emi Martinez to the ball and diverted it into the back of the net. We do need to wake up. That is my worry. Fulham have scored in their game. I forget who Fulham are playing, actually. Man United. Fulham lead at Old Trafford. Oh, wow. Well, Man United don't often lose at home. They don't even concede at home very often. We let James Ward-Prowse score a non-free kick goal. Wallahi, our midfield will pay for their crimes. That's probably James Ward-Prowse's final goal for Southampton, you would imagine. Free kick to Brighton. They are growing into this game a little bit. And Ciso is very distressed here. Cash given a booking. Oh, dear. Cash going right through the back of Enciso there. It's a very silly booking, really. Can we just appreciate Harry's tray for celebrating Undav? I don't know whose jinx is stronger, mine or Harry's. Because Harry's drinks does seem to shine sometimes. And Ciso, again, Bailey slipped, but he still does enough to put off in Ciso. Oh, they're having a proper WWE wrestle there. And eventually a foul is given. Put me on a cross. Oh, dear. I literally called Southampton shocking and they scored. Yeah, fair. I mean, you didn't say that you weren't shocking. I mean, it's mid versus mid. That's all that game is. Lucky for it to be ruled out. We need one or two more before we can even think of calming down. Yeah, I'm gonna be very stressed for a while. We seriously need to book up our ideas. We're playing okay. It's just defensively, we're a little bit naive. And I like Akonsa's had a good season, but he has wobbled in a couple games. And Ferguson, I'd say, has won his individual battle with Konsa so far, which is a bit of a concern to say. McGinn with a heavy touch, and Ciso gets it back. What a wrestle that is from McGinn! He has absolutely shoved Ciso off the ball. Unfortunately, it's not led to anything though, as Brighton come away with it, and another trip in midfield and a booking for Ramsey. The yellow cards are being distributed left, right, and centre for Villa. It's a very silly yellow as well. It stops the counter attack, but we are only 20 minutes into the game, and we already have how many on yellows now? Cash is on a yellow. Ramsey's on a yellow. Louise is lucky to not be on a yellow. I don't know. I worry about early yellows. Yeah, how does the European lad do it? I don't get his Twitter is mad. If you guys don't know, the European lad is a Twitter account, quite a big one, that is all football. But he gets like screenshots of goals and just like updates people. But he must have like people on his account because he's literally everywhere. He was doing like the Bundesliga yesterday. Bailey goes for a long shot. Oh, about a foot or two wide. Leon Bailey out of nowhere probably just gave someone a heart attack in my chat. Because Leon Bailey is out of nowhere, I'd say about 30 yards out, goes for a finesse shot, and it's about a foot wide of the post. Oh, that would have been disgusting from the Jamaican winger. Oh my goodness me. That caught me off guard. I was not expecting him to shoot from there. That would have been a disgusting goal. Thursday nights are Europa nights. Oh my life. It's not hard to have every tab open for a game, and when you see a big chance on Flash Score, you flick over to the stream and take a screenshot. I guess. Free kick to Brighton. His screenshots are in good quality though, usually. So I don't get it. McAllister tries to play a quick free kick, and that was never going to work. The referee pulls it back. No other goals yet. Penalty to Fulham. Oh my god. Well, all the Liverpool fans, if they weren't already depressed, they're definitely gonna be now. That is quite funny. This Man United humbling is great. I can't lie. Oh, McGinn wins the ball in midfield. Villa still have it. Bailey plays it through, but it's a bit heavy for Ramsey. Maybe not. Ramsey! Watkins! Yes! Ollie Watkins scores the empty goal! Brighton claim for a foul on the halfway line, and it's not given. Jacob Ramsey somehow gets to this through ball, and he had no right to do so. The slowness in the Brighton's defence has to be questioned there. Who was that defender for Brighton? It was either Webster or Colwill. But my guy is prime per Mertesacker. It's Webster. Bro, Webster's outpaced by Ramsey. Oh my goodness me. And then Ramsey lays it off to Ollie Watkins, who had the easiest tap-in of his career. That's a brilliant tackle from John McGinn, I can't lie. That's fantastic from John McGinn. A lovely first-time through ball from Leon Bailey. Ramsey's done so well there. Ramsey has done so well to lay that off to Ollie Watkins, who finally breaks his goal-scoring duck, because it's been a while since Ollie has scored, and he's finally done so. Villa 2-0 up against Brighton at home. Oh, oh my God. Fulham missed a penalty. Oh dear. Ramsey and Watkins, you have both in the FPL. You are feasting. You are feasting. There is a little bit of a water break now. Villa, as things stand, 1 point and 1 goal difference above Tottenham in the Premier League. Tottenham still lead 1-0 against Leeds. Massive, massive goal for Aston Villa. We've not been we've not been amazing in this game, but we've taken our chances, which is something I haven't said a lot this season. We have actually taken our chances, and we've got away with some dodgy defending, I will say. Ferguson probably should have done better with his through ball, and an offside was given in the build-up for Brighton's equaliser that was ruled out. Pascal Gross, by the way, is repeatedly crying at the referee. It is Southampton have equalised against Liverpool. My jinx is mad. I said the words when Liverpool went 2-0 up. I said, Southampton are going down with a whimper, as they won't even get a result on the final day. I said that. I said that at 2-0, and they've gone and equalised. That is funny. It is 1-1 between Chelsea and Newcastle. Trippier's just scored an own goal in that game as well. So Chelsea, I saw Wisp actually type that in chat earlier, but it is a Trippier own goal. So I'm just going to go for a classified check in all the games. It's Arsenal 3, Wolves 0, Xhaka with 2, Saka with 1. Villa, as we know, 2-0 up against Brighton with Douglas Luiz and Ollie Watkins on the score sheet. Brentford 0, Manchester City 0, Chelsea 1, Newcastle 1, Anthony Gordon and Trippier own goal, 1 apiece. Palace 0, Nottingham Forest 0. I'm not sure anyone cares about that game though, to be honest. Everton 0, Bournemouth 0. And it's been a very close game, apparently, with 54% of the ball to Bournemouth without a shot on target for either team there. Leeds 0, Tottenham 1, Son scoring within the first minute of that game. Leeds still yet to hit the target in that game as well. Leicester 0, West Ham 0. It's 56 of the ball to West Ham, 1 shot on target each, 4 shots to 5. Very close game there at the King Power. And as we know, it's Man United 0, Fulham 1. Should have been 2. Mitrovic has missed a penalty. His penalty record isn't great, Not many people actually know this. Mitrovic has actually missed quite a few penalties. Long ball play through, and Ferguson is in on goal for Brighton. And he's missed! Oh my God! Evan Ferguson! What on earth? There might have been a challenge actually coming in from Kamara that's put him off. Or Kamara actually might have got to the ball first. We're going to see this on the replay. Through ball play through Kamara. Oh, that's brilliant defending. That is absolutely brilliant defending. Kamara's played the ball onto Ferguson as he puts it wide. He's made Ferguson put that past the post. That's unbelievable defending. Corner kick to Brighton. As they go short. Can they get this cross in? Oh, lovely ball that is. Big chance. Oh my God. Konsa with a back heel. A back heel to divert the ball away. How Brighton have not put the ball in the Villa net, I don't know. I do not know. They play it short to the edge of the box. And McAllister plays a lovely through ball into Pascal Gross. And Gross in front of goal, you think he might be able to pull the trigger across the face of goal. Maybe get a deflection or just, there is a sight there. There's not that many options around him. I'm very surprised he goes for a hopeful pass in the middle. He's Enciso against Matty Cash. Enciso goes one way, then the other on the byline. Enciso, good catch from Emi Martinez. Oh my goodness me, it's all Brighton right now. It's 2-0 to Villa, and you'd think we'd be very comfortable, but Brighton have had a lot of big chances in this game. And thankfully, Villa have been very fortunate. Because on another day, we could be 2-0 down. It has been a very topsy-turvy game so far. Completely wild. It's 3-0 to Arsenal. Wait, what? Apparently, according to me, it's 3-0 to Arsenal. From what I can see on my on Flash Score, it is only 3-0. But we'll see. Here come Villa with Ramsey. Cross comes in. Keeper spilt it. John McGinn sliding in. And to be fair to Steele, he's done very well there. There might be a goal for Forest. It is. It's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest in their game. I mean, that game means nothing, really. It does mean that Chelsea would finish above Crystal Palace. So I suppose I should get. Chelsea would go 11th. Nottingham Forest would be on 40 points, by the way, which is insane. I don't think anyone expected Forest to get 40 points this season. So fair enough. Fair enough to them. They've done really well. You got to say, big criticism of their owner for not sacking. I can't remember his name. Steve Cooper. When they were struggling, but they've persisted. John McGinn chance, and McGinn really should have done a bit better there. It was a long ball play forward. Ollie Watkins acted as a target man there as he laid the ball off to John McGinn. Lovely cushion header, actually. Really well placed. And then John McGinn on the slide could only roll it into the path of Jason Steele, really. Not a lot of conviction in the shot. I think that's a bigger chance than what most people would think, to be honest. I guess it's difficult on the slide. 1-0 to Leicester. Oh, my God. Leicester lead 1-0. Brighton on the break. Big chance for Brighton. It should lead to a goal. Ferguson. What a tackle, Cash. And a brilliant block from Matty Cash. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. And I think the offside flag has finally just happened. Matty Cash. It wouldn't have mattered anyway if he was onside. He makes the initial challenge and then he blocks a clear goal, challenge on the goal. Well, that would have stopped the goal. Can't even speak, guys. I'm sorry. He was offside though. Again, Villa's high line catching teams out. We constantly caught out Tottenham when we played them at home, and it's been the exact same story here at Brighton. The linesman though, he's having a mare because he's not putting his flag up that often, even though they keep having to go back to him. He will allow the attack to go and then put the flag up after some really good defending. Douglas Luiz for Villa. 35 gone. It is 2-0 to Aston Villa. Goals from Douglas Luiz and Ollie Watkins is the difference between the two sides. Villa, as things stand, will be playing in the Europa Conference League next season with Brighton in the Europa League and Tottenham missing out in 8th. Absolutely wild. Tottenham still lead against Leeds though. But as we know with Leicester, so I'm going to cover this now. Leicester City lead 1-0 against West Ham. Harvey Barnes has scored. And as things stand, Leicester will be staying in the Premier League on goal difference, relegating Everton and Leeds United. As things stand, we've got a long way to go. We're only a third of the way through. But that is the difference. Goal difference would be a horrible way to go down, by the way. I can't think of many worse ways to go down than goal difference. And it is a substantial goal difference as well. Leicester, despite the fact that Leicester were in the bottom three, it's only a -17. It's not a lot. Through ball play towards John McGinn. Really, really good defending from Brighton there. Who was that? It was number 6, Colwill, coming across. Defending that brilliantly. He's a lot quicker than Adam Webster. I will say that. Pickford tears hook them into my veins. You know, Jordan Pickford, and you can look this up. Pickford's on like 150 grand a week. Like 150 grand a week for a player that could get relegated. Now, he will probably leave, so they won't have to pay that in the Championship. But they are in so much trouble. So much trouble if they go down. Guys, with 37 of you in the live stream, I would appreciate any support on the channel. If you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Douglas Luiz to take the in-swinging corner for Aston Villa towards Tyrone Mings, header away. Matty Cash now challenging against Enciso. Brighton come away with it, and they might hit us on the break. Oh, lovely challenge. There's no way he's given a foul for that, by the way. Tyrone Mings has been booked. That's actually a really good tackle from Mings, and he's not happy that a booking and a foul has been given. He's managed to win the ball from a challenge from behind, and the referee's saying that he caught the man first, which I don't get at all. There's no. He's got the ball. That's a really good tackle. Yeah, Mings looks bewildered. He genuinely has got the ball before the man. That's a horrific decision from the referee. I'm going to see what the commentators say. I can't believe that he's given a booking. Honestly, I'm just baffled. Pickford is going to put Everton out of business with FFP. Free kick comes in. It's a good pick out. It's a goal for Brighton. It's an offside. It's offside again. It's the second goal for Brighton that's been ruled out for offside. How they got offside again? Oh, this Villa high line has absolutely rattled Brighton in this first half. There's no way this high line is catching them every single time. That's so funny. Undav again. Undav has had 2 goals ruled out for offside. Villa, it's such a stressful way of playing, but when it works, oh, they are checking something. He's off. He's offside. There's no way he's on. He's offside, blood. They're gonna check it on VAR. So it actually might get given. He's leaning. It could actually be 2-1 to Brighton here, so I'll calm down. Well, Jack, thanks for ruining it. Apparently it's been given. This is why you can wait 20 seconds, blood. Well, apparently it's been given. So I'll put it on the score. Oh, it's been given. It has actually been given. It's a goal for Brighton. Oh dear. Yeah, I've just seen a green line. Jack can't last 20 seconds. Well, the camera is showing a green line, so I think it's actually going to be given. Yep, it's given. It is given. It's 2-1. Well, it looked tight. It looked tight, to be fair, but it is a goal. It's like a 15-year-old Brighton fan who's just tried to shush the Villa fans. And he's waving an Argentinian flag. What a weirdo. United have scored, of course. Of course, yeah. But it is officially Villa 2, Brighton 1. Undav, he's had 1 goal ruled out for offside. He's had VAR given 1 now. Ollie Watkins wants a corner and it's not going to be given. Well, what a game this has been. It has been end to end. I gotta say, I like the high line, and it has caused problems for them. I can't believe that. Matty Cash's left boot has kept him onside. I do not believe that. Everyone's in line, but Matty Cash's left foot. I actually can't be arsed. Villa bottle in Europe, Henderson retirement, Everton relegated. I'll be there no matter what. What a Champions League for the Liverpool. You just got to say that. From the potential quadruple last year to Europa League this year is one of the biggest fall-offs I've ever seen. Absolutely wild. Kamara with a challenge. McGinn, that's brilliant from John McGinn into Watkins. Ollie Watkins is fouled, and that should be a free kick to Aston Villa. It is. Better. McGinn, I say this every single week like I'm a broken record, but McGinn is consistently Villa's best player. The last 3 or 4 Villa games, McGinn has been our best player, and every ball from midfield is causing them problems. Same with Tottenham, same with Liverpool. John McGinn he's like it almost feels like our manager's Ted Lasso, because McGinn plays like a what do they call it, a quarterback. He just slings the ball long. He gets that ball and just slings it long every time. He's so good at it too. Chelsea literally exists. Their fall off is probably the worst in history. This pains me because I know we will draw and then concede. Wait, this pains me because I know we'll draw and then we'll have to hope for. Bro, you sound like Dean, bro. That's. Are you sure Dean hasn't got a hold of your account? Oh yeah, do the lasso special. Oh my God, I can't believe that's the only part of the series where I kind of cringed. I can't lie. I do like the show, but that just wasn't funny to me. Free kick comes in. Oh dear lord, what is that? Doggy bro, doggy bro. What was that? I think Louise thinks he's playing American football as well. He's gone for a field goal. he, he's gone for the 35-yard field goal, man. Sails over the crossbar. You can't slander AJ when it's 2-2 against dead bottom of the league and you're in the Europa League. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They're getting humbled by bottom of the league. Vasco da Gama. Yeah, that's the team Dougie played for, and Coutinho as well. Little bit of football insight. Both Coutinho and Douglas Luiz both play for the same side in Brazil. We've literally made 7 changes, and our game is a dead rubber. I can stand the Chelsea as much as I like. Chelsea have had nothing to play for like the second half of the season. Well, you could argue they've played for relegation. I remember when they beat Bournemouth, the Chelsea fans were singing "We Are Staying Up," which I thought was quite funny. I can't lie. That's all they've had to play for like half a season. You've had like one game to not play for. So that's one. I will actually give Chelsea some credit there. It's hard for them to actually be gassed up for a game when their season has just been a shit show. And they've had absolutely nothing to fight for. Where you've had top 4, like constantly every single week, and it was the Villa that cost you. You must hate Villa. Honestly, Liverpool fans must absolutely hate Villa. Gave him one of the biggest humblings any side has ever had in recent Premier League history, and has now stopped them from making the top 4. Enciso for Brighton, lovely ball. Undav, what a save, Emmy! Oh my goodness me! Wake up, man! What is going on? Emmy Martinez with an unreal stop to deny a Brighton equaliser. Ooh, fam! Tyrone Mings has just watched Undav run past him, bro. Lovely ball from Enciso. That's a great save from Emmy, but for goodness sake, man. How many chances do we want to give them? Their expected goals must be very high. We have given them some big chances, bro. This is ridiculous. Honestly. Harry says Chelsea dodged relegation. We didn't have to cheat to stay up. Like, okay. Cry. If it wasn't for Tuchel in August, they might have gone down. I do actually genuinely believe that. They just had enough points and they ran out of games. If we had another 10 games to go, Chelsea probably could have gone down. Like, how mad is that? You had to bring on your 3 main attackers and couldn't even score against a League One derby. Of course, you slandered Chelsea. Oh dear. Villa have got a very cheap corner, which we will take with 3 minutes of added time to go. Still 2-1 to Aston Villa. We're a playoffs for the derby. I hate to say AJ, but these bums are going to bottle it. Okay, let's not. I'm not going to call them bums. We've had a very good season. Let's hope we don't bottle. But we do need to play better. 51 of you in the live stream, guys. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button. I did say this earlier. I'll say it again. I am doing another stream directly after this one. A little bit similar to what Mark Goldbridge does. But I wanted to do a stream today, after today, to talk about the whole season, talk about the game, and where we go for next season. Hopefully, it will be a positive one than a negative one. Digne corner, and Steele will pluck it from the sky. And Brighton might hit us on the break here. That's brilliant from Tyrone Mings. Really good tackle. On a yellow card as well. He can't afford to make a dodgy tackle there. We're still winning though, Dean. We're still winning. And if we make the Europa Conference League, there will be no more negative Dean, surely. After the season that we've had. Aston Villa loses but Tottenham wins. Does that mean Villa finish 8th and doesn't? Yeah. So if Tottenham win and we lose or draw, then we get eighth, and we do not make the Europa Conference League. Yeah, you're spot on. Long ball played forward to Pascal Gross, who's offside again. Every time Brighton go long, I'm just gonna stare at the linesman because like 99% of the time they're offside. He's well offside. What does he not know the offside rule? What is it? What is Pascal Gross doing, bro? He's literally like 5 or 6 feet offside. He has just sprinted past Mings. Is he okay? Both. It's like speed in a charity game, man. He's just sitting offside. What is going on? Long free kick played forward. That should be a foul, by the way, which is not given. McGinn heads it forward. Hacked away by Veltman. Villa have it with Digne. Cross comes in. It's a decent ball toward, well, half decent ball towards Leon Bailey. And it travels harmlessly out wide for a goal kick. £20 dono, we don't get Europe. I mean, it would cheer me up. At least. How you doing, Miss Laura Parks? As she says, in the pub and Tottenham fans are here. To be fair, a lot of Tottenham fans don't even want the Europa Conference League. So I'm sure they don't really care, to be honest. It'd be great for we care about it more than they do. But I've seen videos of I don't know if you guys you should really know this guy. He's all over TikTok and YouTube. Is it Expressions Oozing? Tottenham fan. And he can't be asked with Europa Conference League, and I'm sure a lot of Tottenham fans agree. Mr. Black on YouTube is well YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. He's another Tottenham fan, and he also doesn't really care about it. They are saying to me they can't be asked. Yeah, they don't really care. You don't even want Europa League. You might win something. Yes, it's calm here. Lol. Hi, by the way, back to you. I hope you enjoy the game. I hope you have a nice pint. I hope it's a good pint and not an expensive one, because I know London's a bit dodgy. The most ever paid for a pint was £6 in Devon, which was a nightmare. I went to a football game, which I know it's inflated prices anyway at a football game, but £6 and he fell through the floor. I will not be there to watch Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott in Europa League stages in Lithuania. You might actually find your way into the Europa Conference League, no? Who knows? You could join us. I support Brighton, but they are locked in. I don't want to see Tottenham win, so go Villa, I guess. I see a lot of Brighton fans. You know that game where Brighton played Tottenham and the referees absolutely robbed Brighton? I know all the Brighton fans will remember. I remember because it was like a big talking point that weekend. Brighton were well and truly robbed of a win. Honestly, it was like all the officials had bets on Tottenham to win that game. It was ridiculous. One of the biggest scams I've ever seen. Outrageous, absolutely. Ever since then, all the Brighton fans are just anti-Spurs. So I've seen lots of Brighton fans on Twitter today say, you know what, play the kids. Just make sure Tottenham don't make Europe. Honestly, it's a joke. Mitoma absolutely battered Spurs on the day, and he wasn't given what he deserved, really. I remember one goal was ruled out for a handball, which wasn't a handball. I can't remember all the decisions. I just know that they were all horrific. Like it's not just one bad. You can forgive one, right? It'll be a talking point for a week, but you can forgive one bad decision. But there were several in that game. It's horrific, absolutely horrific. Brighton, I think, had like 70% of the ball at Tottenham's ground. It was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So justice really that they've made Europe, and hopefully Villa can join them today. Some Villa fans asked me for the last few weeks if I'd have preferred the Europa League to the Europa Conference, and it would have been nice, but I'm going to look at the bright side. I think it's easier to win the Conference League. West Ham, let's not beat around the bush. West Ham are shit. West Ham are terrible, and they are in the Europa Conference League final. They'll probably win it. They are absolutely shocking. So I think if Villa made it, I think we have a very big chance of winning it. That's what I care about. Although Unai Emery has won, I think the most Europa Leagues. I think of all the managers. I think he's won like what, 4? It's ridiculous. At least in modern history, he's been very very good. He's won it with Sevilla and Villarreal in Spain. So it is his tournament. Right, AJ, I know you're never negative, but now it's in the season. Can you now say okay, cool. We're winning 2-1, man. Dean, look, I'd like to be more positive than negative because I don't really think there's a point in being negative sometimes. I don't be negative for negative's sake. We are winning 2-1 at home, where we've won 6 in a row at home. I'm gonna be positive, you know. Yeah, we've not been amazing this game. I think on another day, this is level. But Unai Emery is very good at team talks at half time. He'll drill into the players what we need to do. I think defensively, we've been a bit naive. At the high line, it is great, but the high line cost us one of the goals because Matty Cash's boot was a bit more extended than what it should have been, and he played Undav on side, and that can happen. That's what I'm worried about. So hopefully Unai knows what to say, and we can just see it over the line. Emery is tossing himself off at the thought of winning a trophy with Europa in the name with a team that has Villa in. That is very true. Yeah, Sevilla, Villarreal, Aston Villa. What an incredible trio. He must honestly, he must have thought about it when Villa came knocking. He must have thought, you know what, that's another team with Villa in the name. Oh man, I would back us as well, and I'd even put money on us winning the Europa Conference League and finishing like 10th, because we'd probably prioritize the tournament, and because all the games that we'd have to play, we'd probably drop off a little bit. But if we won the Europa Conference League, we would make Europe anyway. We'd actually qualify for the Europa League. So yeah, I can genuinely see that happening. This Danny Aaron's at striker is worrying me. So I've missed some comments. Fingers crossed, second half. Up the Villa. I've got a West Ham fan and Man U fans next to me in the pub. Wow, you've got a lot of people. Spurs, Villa, West Ham, and Man United. The United fans. I think the United fans will be a little bit more happy than what they were because they very easily could have been 2-0 down today. West Ham won't care. They literally could lose this game 6-0, not bat an eyelid, because all they care about is the Conference League. Yeah, we're still, like I said, we are still winning, and that's all that matters to me. That's all that matters. Because we could go super defensive second half, grind it out like we usually do, time waste, with like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go, see it out, win 2-1, Conference League, bish, bash, bosh. Leeds could still score as well. Like, let's not forget, Leeds have to win to stay in the Premier League. And they're 1-0 down at home to Spurs. Leeds have to fight to stay in the league. Like, Everton are not winning their game, so Leeds could still stay in the Premier League. They just have to win. They just have to win. You have to pronounce it. What would be Aston Villa? Aston Villa. Even if we score, you won't feel. I think if we score next, we've done it because Brighton have nothing to play for. So another goal today, I think we've secured it. Paul Edwards says AJ an incredible Villa stalwart. I can't read. I'm apparently illiterate. I appreciate that. What are you up to after this? I'm going to do a season review stream after the game today. And we'll be talking about the season, the future for Villa, what we'll be doing on this channel. I'm going to say this right now. If we make the Europa Conference League, I will be streaming every game in that. So just expect to see this face more if we make Europe. Over the summer, I'll probably be doing some transfer videos, probably some transfer live stream videos, like a quick, half an hour just to talk about like a few things. I might do some games as well, just keep this channel going over the summer, and then hopefully next year we can have a very good, successful season in the tournaments. Hopefully win something because it's been a very long time. You've had 2 Big Macs today. I hope you've enjoyed them. J. Ross says if Everton draw, then Leeds are essentially down anyway. I know, but they are. That game is still goalless. Anything can happen. A Bournemouth goal, suddenly Leeds have impetus. What I would say to Leeds anyway is just don't look at other scores. Win your game, and then we'll see what happens in the other games because they have to win. They literally have to win. Leeds don't look energetic. An early goal has probably killed them, to be honest. That crowd was probably rocking at the start of that game, and Son scoring within 2 minutes probably has probably silenced them a little bit. I can't lie. It's just you can't concede early in a game like that. You just can't. I think Leeds. The last time they were relegated, it took them how long? What, 20 years? They even went to League One before they came back into the Premier League. Like I worry for Leeds. I really do. For them to come up, they needed Marcelo Bielsa, someone who is an absolute icon in football, at least in modern football. Someone who revolutionized the way of pressing and running, working as a unit. And they needed him to get them promoted because they had a lot of managers and they needed someone as good as him. They could have, honestly, kept with him. They struggled, and rather than backing him, they sacked him for Jesse Marsh. He was never really that proven. I'd say just an average manager. Honestly, they could have just stuck with Bielsa. But people turn on Bielsa because, like, some of his teams historically have struggled towards the end of the season. And Leeds, were starting to wobble when they sacked him. I just think maybe if they stuck with him, even if they went down, like, I'd back them. Back then, I would have backed them to go straight back up with Bielsa. But yeah, we'll see. Bamford has probably relegated Leeds, by the way. If you guys go online, look at Bamford's misses. Bamford missed a tap-in to win one game. He missed a penalty against Newcastle when it was 1-0 to Leeds. 2-0, you feel the game might have been done and dusted. Like, those are massive missed opportunities. Honestly, our manager's really good, says Miss Laura, and I keep looking at other scores. The other scores have been a little bit wild today. I will say that. Everton have been all over, but well, I've heard otherwise, but fair enough. Leicester saying West Ham is over for them. You do realise it was Harry Kane that scored. What do you mean? Was it? People told me it was Son. Was it Kane? It was Harry Kane. Oh, it was Son's assist. That's why. It was Harry that told me Son scored, and I believed him. Oh, it was Leicester. I mean, that would have been that. How big would that have been? That can be the difference between staying up and going down. Honestly, would you? No way would I take Bamford for Villa. Oh my god, please, mate! I'd be holding a crucifix to Bamford. Keep him away. Keep Bamford away. Alexa, streamlight 50%. It's getting a bit dark in this room, and I'm looking a bit white because my ring light is now providing more light than outside. So I'm just going to tone this down a little bit. Yeah, keep Patrick Bamford away from Villa, please. Thank you very much. Leeds have more chance of coming straight back up than Everton now. I mean, yeah. Let's look at all three teams, right? Best suited to go down, I would probably argue it is probably Leeds because, like, Leicester City still have players on high wages. Jamie Vardy still on a high wage. Harvey Barnes, I'm sure, is not on a low wage because, like, Barnes. I remember teams were sniffing around Harvey Barnes as well. I'll go through Leicester's lineup. I know as things stand, they are staying up, but let's have a look anyway. Tielemans will probably leave, so I'm not going to cover him. James Maddison will probably leave regardless of what happens. Iheanacho's on decent money because he signed from Man City. Dewsbury Hall probably isn't. Johnny Evans probably is. Feist was a signing, so possibly. Young Belgium centre-back might be on average wage. Yeah, Tielemans, yeah, definitely leaving. I mean, I've heard Tielemans wanted to go for the last 2 years. I don't know if Leicester would come straight back. It's not that easy. You know, it took Villa 3 years. Very rarely teams go back down and come straight back up. That's quite cool. There's a nice Villa banner. It says the greatest name in football in every sense. And it's got a picture of all the trophies that we've won, which is quite nice to see, actually. Dominic says, praying Leeds draw for security as defence looks chaotic. Yeah, it is a bit stressful right now. I can't lie. Stealth says, AJ, I'm so nervous. Me too. I'm incredibly nervous, especially with that goal. Even at 2-0, I wasn't comfortable. Everton, though, I know I kind of covered this earlier, but I'm going to reiterate my point. Everton are in a lot of financial trouble if they go down. They have players on high wages at Everton. Like I said, Pickford is on 150 grand a week there. He's on a lot of money there. Connor Cody, a lot of money. Tarkovsky, a lot of money. Alex Iwobi, a lot of money. Iwobi's on Iwobi is on a substantial amount of money. McNeil, I think, is the average Premier League one. Same with Doucouré. Everton last year, for the first time in their history, apparently introduced relegation clauses in some of their players' contracts. They'd never done it before, which I'm sure they're very glad that they've done that going into the final day today, because some players with relegation go straight back. Not straight back. They have their wages like sliced in half. Like Micah Richards, when he signed for Villa from Man City, signed for 50 grand a week, and when we got relegated, it was cut down to 25. Yeah, I said Iwobi, shut up. This is why I'll never be hired by Sky or BT. There you go. Substitution for Brighton at half time, which is surprising. I don't think Brighton needed to make any changes. I'm just going to get a confirmation of that. Oh, wait. More than one change? Oh, this is interesting. I'll wait to see what the overlay says. I think it's a double sub for Brighton. We're about to be underway. John McGinn's kick off for Aston Villa. And here we go then. We're kicking towards the whole 10, which is just what you want, really. It's either subs for Brighton or... Hang on, I'll get confirmation. It looked like they were making changes, but I've seen nothing. Ramsey, early ball in for Villa. We nearly created something straight away. And now, oh dear, Jacob Ramsey's holding his leg. Only seconds into the second half. That is dodgy. Oh, Southampton! Southampton have fully turned it around. It is Southampton 3, Liverpool 2. Oh my goodness me. That's unbelievable. I've also missed what happened to Ramsey as well. Oh, Ramsey slips as he puts the ball in the box, and he might have overextended his leg. I think he might have hurt his ankle. Well, it's holding his ankle, so he's done something. I think as he slipped, he might have bent his ankle. So we'll see. Estepinian is on for Veltman. To be fair to Estepinian, he was given actually a team of the season from Gary Neville when Gary and Jamie Carragher were discussing their players of the season. I can't remember who Jamie Carragher picked. He picked Trippier and who else was it? Oh, Zinchenko. But Gary Neville went for Estepinian, which I agree with, to be fair. I think he's been very consistent. A lot of stats going forward. High percentile. Like one of the best choices. You won't often get Brighton players in a team this season. They've kind of gone under. They finished 6th and gone completely under the radar. Yeah, Pickford is on a lot of money. He's on a lot of money, mate. I know it's at least 100 grand a week, but I've heard 150. That is from some sources. It is stupid, the money he's on. You can go on Twitter. A lot of people have discussed it. I can do his job for half that money. That's not sustainable at all, is it? For a team to not even be in Europe, by the way. I'm not even talking about Championship. I'm talking about a team to even stay in the Premier League. That's not sustainable. 150 grand a week is just not. 2-0 to oh my god, 2-0 Spurs. 2-0 Spurs. Villa have to win to play the Europa Conference League officially. Leeds will be playing in the Championship. Leeds United will be playing Championship football next season. Wow. Wow. I'm going to try and see finally if my overlay will update. I give up almost at this point. Can you now please update? Hey, finally! There we go. I fixed it. Oh, but I have to check. Oh, for goodness sake. I have to change something. One sec. Nope, wrong way. 870. Yeah, and then 10025. I've gone too far now, for goodness sake. Live editing right here. Okay. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I need to cover. Yeah. Actually, I just realised I don't even need Brighton on screen, do I? I've made a mess of this a little bit. I'll just do it the boring long way. There we go. And boom. Oh. Okay. There we go. Cool. And thankfully, I don't need to, I think, touch the relegation one. Oh, no, I do, because it covers Southampton. For goodness sake. It updated and then destroyed the overlay. How cool. Oh, I've done that perfectly. Okay, now I need to do the bottom. Cool. There we go. All right, there we go. Sorted. And if I just drag these down a little bit. Live editing on the channel. Amazing. 47 of you in the live stream. I appreciate all your support. Yeah, Tottenham do lead by 2-0, which does well and truly mean that Villa have to win. You can see now updated on the screen. Villa hanging on to 7th. Still Brentford 0, Man City 0. Don't write off Brentford. Well, you kind of have to write off Brentford now, actually, considering Spurs lead 2-0. But fair play to Brentford. If they beat City today, they will do the double over Man City. 4-0 to Arsenal. Oh dear. They win now. Now, absolutely nothing to play for. They win now. Absolutely shocking. Just give me 1 second as I make sure I've not missed anything. Yeah, still 3-2 to Southampton. The second goal for Spurs is Pedro Porro. Bloody hell. Chance of Villa of Leon Bailey. Bailey dancing. Tries to find Kamara. He does. Kamara's done really well. Pushes it backwards to Tyrone Mings. Mings will go out wide. He finds Digne. Digne's cross is deflected. Villa have a corner. Come on. Come on, the boys. Paulinho's been sent off. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I don't have one. Sorry, man. I apologize, Tabris. I don't. Like I said, if anyone in stream here is watching a stream online, please type it in the chat or just let someone know. It'd be very much appreciated. Corner by Louise. Right footed. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. Douglas Luiz has hit the crossbar from a corner. Well, that would have been a brilliant time to score from his usual set piece, and a foul has been given, which is very soft, especially in the circumstance. Oh my days, man. I'm looking at this top 7, I'm stressing out. I don't think Steele's getting to that, by the way, if that's on target. Ferguson for Brighton. The go left to right is Pascal Gross. Goes one way, then the other. Buonanotte puts the ball into the far post. Hooked back in. Oh, well, I don't know what Ferguson's trying. Ferguson tries an overhead and doesn't even connect, and Kamara just nods it back to the keeper. Villa could break here, but Ramsey doesn't get to the long ball from Emi Martinez. 2-1 to Man United. Fulham's red card. Yeah, this referee is annoying me. Ryan says, "Come on, you Villa boys." You telling me we got a Firmino farewell goal and Suleimana, who hasn't scored for Southampton before today, exposes Joe Gomez again. Joe Gomez is your Callum Chambers. He's your Jan Bednarek. He is inevitable. Villa should have a free referee, man. How many times? Another dodgy referee decision for a very blatant foul has not gone Villa's way, and Brighton on the break again. Estepinian puts the cross in. Tyrone Mings with a header away. Long shot. It's about a foot wide as well. Well, that would have pissed me off even more, because there was a very obvious foul at the edge of the Villa box, not given, and McAllister drills a shot past the post. Well, this would have sickened me, to be honest, if this would have nestled into the back of the Villa net. No one charging down McAllister as well. He's literally had a free half volley. To be fair to Emi, I think he's had it covered. It's a really good dive from Martinez. So if it's on target, it's probably safe. Leeds going down with a whimper, says Prez. This Big Sam theory has been put to bed once and for all. I will say, he's had very little time to implement his game plan at Leeds. I don't know what Leeds really expected with that. He was always going to struggle. Oh, bad pass from Steele. Villa have it with Louise. McGinn into Bailey. Big chance. Bailey! Ramsey! Open goal! He's missed! But I don't believe it! Jacob Ramsey's missed an open goal from about a yard out. Oh my goodness me! Ramsey with one of misses of the season. I don't believe it. Ramsey with probably the miss of the season on the final day, when it matters most. I can't believe he's missed that. That is a horrendous miss. It's come off the top of his toe. I don't believe he's put that wide. He's had the entire goal to aim at from a yard out and he's put it over. And he had his head in his hands for a good 5 seconds. That is one of the biggest misses I've ever seen. That is it is literally, if you guys are not watching, it's like Raheem Sterling in the Champions League semi-final. Same cross, same position, he's put it over. Honestly, I am absolutely baffled he's put it over from there. The players are having a water break and Unai's giving instructions. Everton have scored. Everton have scored at Goodison Park. Oh, wow. Well, I remember, this is like deja vu for me. I remember when Villa had to stay up on the final day, and it was Everton versus Bournemouth, and on the day, Bournemouth actually beat Everton. and Villa very nearly got relegated. The reverse is happening. Everton 1, Bournemouth 0. As things stand, Everton will be playing in the Premier League. Brighton fans are doing the Poznan randomly. Yeah, I doing Sporkle. So Southampton are beating Liverpool 3-2. Mad result. Paul Edwards says Villa will have to win the Champions League for Sky Sports commentators. Wait. Villa will have to win the Champions League for Sky Sports commentators realise Villa are a team. My mum could have got that chance, and I can't believe he's missed that. I can't believe Ramsey's missed that. I'm sick to my stomach that Ramsey has missed that. Horrendous miss in front of goal when it matters most. I really hope we don't rue that. Honestly. Horrendous miss. And I like JJ. He's had a great season, but I just hope that doesn't cost Villa. It's such a big moment in a game. That matters so much, man. Villa have a free kick with Louise getting fouled. We've had a good second half, though. Brighton have had to weather a storm almost from Villa. And like I said, they should be 3-1 down. I don't know what to say. I'll look at the goal scorer for Everton. It was Decore, who's been very good, actually. Decore randomly is playing a lot higher up than I think he's ever played in his career. He's always been played as like a holding midfielder. McGinnis just been held back, by the way, and the referee's given absolutely nothing. Digne trying to play it through to Ollie Watkins. I think he should look out wide, really, in that scenario. Again, if the referee gives a foul. Okay, this time he doesn't. And now, actually, it could be a counter-attack for Brighton. And see, so... Oh, terrible. Louise cuts it out. Lovely 1-2. At Decore's goal... I gotta say, Sky are very late. Everton scored like 3 minutes ago. Leicester, who won the Premier League in 2016, are relegated as things stand. I can't believe it. Goals change games, though. And Leicester are doing their bit, but they have to rely on a result elsewhere. Oh, Villa have lost the ball in our own third here. And Ciso against Cash. And Ciso on the byline. Really dangerous ball in. It's well defended by Luca Digne at the far stick. Bloody hell. Dangerous cross. Cash has just let him in too simply there. Not been a great game for Cash at all. He played them onside for their goal. Got a very needless booking in the first half. And Ciso's had him on toast. Very disappointing game from Cash today. I've got to look at our sub bench, honestly. Because we got Ashley Young, and I'd rather Young on right now, to be honest. Pascal Gross to take the corner for Brighton. Half an hour to go it. Still 2-1 to Aston Villa. Corner is short. McAllister goes for a cross. That's a horrendous cross. What is that? World Cup winner, my arse. If that's a player that Liverpool won, you know what? Go for him. That is a horrendous ball from McAllister. He has been getting tips from Jordan Henderson already, I see. Henderson's already had his input on McAllister. Konza goes long. Villa play out from the back. That should be, like, again, I think Bailey's got to do better there. 2-0 to Leicester. Well, I've not seen it come up on my overlay just yet. It is. Now it is. Leeds are well and truly relegated. If it stays... Well, I mean, 2 games would have to completely reverse. So Leeds are down. Cross comes in. Oh! Towards Ramsey. Good header. And then 2 Brighton defenders collide with each other. And a foul surely is going to be given for that. And it is... Is that Luca Digne has been fouled? 4... Southampton 4. Liverpool 2. Oh dear. Oh, Dear. I have no words. Adam Armstrong has scored for Southampton. They are going down with a good game. Fair play. The AJ jinx has once again caused caused problems for Liverpool. Typical performance from a relegated team. Buonanotte has been booked either for the foul or dissent. Digne to take this free kick out. Well, it'll either be Digne or Louise, but I expect it's going to be Digne because it's left-footed. You can swing this in towards the far post. I want this to be a Digne free kick anyway. But it could be a Dougie curler. So I'll either be inwards or outwards. It's actually going to be... Louise's, I think it's going to take it. Louise is taking it. Oh, it's not a great free kick, to be fair. It's headed away. Bailey digs a cross out towards Ollie Watkins. Steele will hold. Decent ball. It's a mistake from Henderson if I speak. Oh, Brighton are giving it away in front of their goal. Louise tries to find Watkins. Good header away by Adam Webster. Ramsey into Digne. Still Villa have yet to make a sub today. Tyrone Mings for Aston Villa. Into Ezri Konsa. Konsa into McGinn, who uses his bunda as always. But he has actually been dispossessed though. Is Undav. Undav, oh dear. Undav has gone for the speculative long shot, and yeah, it's not exactly troubled Emi Martinez, I'll put it that way. Goal kick to Villa. Webster's coming off. Brighton are taking off a centre back. Are they going aggressive? Mitoma's on. Oh my god. Brighton, you don't need to do this, bro. What? Brighton are bringing on Mitoma. And Van Hecke. Oh my god. Why? Why? Why are they gunning for us? Why is Mitoma? Oh, I can't believe Mitoma's coming off. I'm stressing out. Please take off Matty Cash. I'm praying. Take off Cash. Enciso has torn Cash a new one. Mitoma against Cash. I might cry tears. Mitoma against an out of form Matty Cash on a yellow card. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. 56 of you in the live stream, by the way. Amazing support. McGinn down the line looking for Bailey. Estepinian intercepts it, plays it back to Steele. Steele under pressure. Finds Van Hecke. Oh, nearly has his pass intercepted as it goes to Pascal Gross. He fakes a long ball, goes back to centre half. Now they go long. It's a good pass actually into Mitoma, who's a lot deeper than probably what he'd want. And John McGinn has probably handballed there. He slipped over and used his hand. A bit crafty there from McGinn, but it doesn't work unfortunately. That should be a yellow card really for John McGinn, as he does purposely use his hand there. He's got the ref. Oh no, he has been booked. He changed his mind. I was gonna say he's got away with the yellow there, John. Oh wait, he's been booked for stopping Brighton take a quick free kick, so he should have been yellow carded. Well, technically he should have been sent off then, no? Because it's probably a yellow for the foul because he's used his hand purposely, and then he stopped them taking a free kick, and then Brighton probably should have had another one there. Ramsey still going, brilliant from Jacob Ramsey on his own. Ramsey against Estepinian, and he has to go backwards. Really good from Ramsey. Here's Dougie Luiz. Ramsey still screaming for it back. Kamara into Luca Digne. Oh, Palace. I mean, I think they did that a while ago, but Palace have scored against Nottingham Forest. Villa fans singing Ramsey's name. Mings going long looking for Watkins. Intercepted by Van Ecke. Harry Kinsley says, "Do you think Villa getting the 7th spot?" We'll see, mate. This game's been very stressful. It's all down to this because Tottenham have won their game now. Pretty much a guarantee. Even though it's Spurs, they've pretty much done it now. And this game has been end to end. So it's can we just keep out Mitoma? Mitoma's coming on. Cash has had a yellow card. I'm just a bit worried. Here's Mitoma on the ball now. Mitoma against Louise. Well, Dougie Louise has possibly got away with one there. I think Mitoma's he's gone down a bit easy there. Yeah, he's barely touched him. Leeds have scored. Leeds have scored at Ellen Road. I mean, it means absolutely nothing, really, for Leeds right now, as they are probably going down. But it is a goal back for Leeds United. Emi Buendia is also one for Leon Bailey. Come on, Emi. Emi Buendia from Argentina. Come on, son. Show up McAllister, the other Argentinian fraud. But Leeds back in the game. If it's Bamford, I'll be very surprised. Oh, Jack Harrison has scored. Jack Harrison has scored for Leeds. Emi goes long. Oh, to be fair, Brighton won the initial ball and the second ball. Ferguson out wide to Mitoma. Good ball to Estepinian on the byline. Good interception from Konsa. Louise with a good header away. Mitoma now. Good tackle by Dougie Louise. Really good tackle. He plays it off Mitoma, who's complaining at the referee because he's not got a corner. Brilliant challenge from Douglas Louise. Mitoma has barely been on and has caused us so many problems already. I'd love Mitoma at Villa. I'd kill for Mitoma at Villa. Big save, Pickford. Oof. Harrison scoring against Spurs. Tears in my eyes. Oh man, 4th. Oh my god, Liverpool scored. Could be a 5-4 game. Gakpo, of course. Gakpo once again feasting on small teams. There's no way it's 3-1 to Spurs. There's no way. Don't play with me. Is it actually 3-1 to Spurs? Oh my god. Leeds, you are honestly. Just liquidate Leeds. How are you bottling to Spurs? Liquidate. Absolutely liquidate. Honestly. Oh, Kane. Oh, yeah. Kane scoring when it does. Well, I'm not going to say that actually because that will age badly. But what do they always say about Kane? It's okay if I say it's a jinx. If you say it's fine. Kane's on 30 now, isn't he? Oh my god, it's 4-4! It's Southampton 4, Liverpool 4. What on earth? What's going on at St Mary's? I've managed to jinx that game twice. I first laughed at Southampton and then I laughed at Liverpool. I've managed to jinx both teams in the same game. Kamara going long looking for Watkins. He found him. Watkins' takedown's terrible. And that's a pass back, surely, back to Jason Steele. Which isn't given. He's flicked that back to his goalkeeper. He's literally flicked it back to his goalkeeper. That's a shambles. He's purposely flicked the ball back to his goalie. There's no way he's accidentally tried to knee the ball over his keeper. That's ridiculous. Okay. Whatever. Well, I'm not going to get rattled by that. I'm not getting rattled by that. Oh, chance for Brighton. Long shots deflected off Konsa into the arms of Emiliano Martinez. Argentine to Argentine. From McAllister. But it is kept out. 61 of you in the live stream right now. 61. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also doing a stream directly after this one, which will be an Aston Villa season review. Probably like a game review as well, but just one in general. Hopefully, it'll be a positive one rather than a negative one. Buendia into Douglas Luiz. This is a decent chance for Villa until a really good challenge. Oh wait, I thought it was, and the referee has given a foul. It looked like a good challenge, to be fair. Mings had one earlier today, which was actually another good tackle, but a foul was actually given. Just give me 1 second. Need to see this. Oh no, to be fair, he does get the man first and then the ball, so fair enough. Correct decision. There's been 6 yellows in this game, by the way. 6 yellow cards. No subs yet for Villa. Brighton have made 4. Oh no, other than Buendia. Buendia is the only one, but we always leave it so late. And it's that foul, by the way, was, I think I say there. Was it not? I think he's just come on. Yeah, number 25. Villa do have a free kick. They're in a decent position. So we will see. Yeah, hopefully we can just do that. Hopefully. Because we can't rely on Leeds United, apparently. So it's still between Everton or Leicester. Both sides still leading. Pickford with a top-class save. And he's also been injured. Stress levels are very highly on, yes. Very, very high. Tottenham fans, I don't even know if they care about the Europa Conference League. But they will be looking at our game. Dougie Luiz to take this free kick into Digne. Cross across the goal. Watkins header. And it's into the arms of Jason Steele as a training ground routine as we play the ball into Digne, who hooks it back in first time towards Ollie Watkins. The cross. To be fair, it wasn't amazing, and Watkins has to go backwards to head the ball, so he can't get a lot of power on it, which means it's a fairly simple save for Jason Steele in the end. Here's Caicedo. I don't know why Brighton have put all their top players on. Why are they sweating? Why do they care? Just let us win. Why do they care so much? Is Pascal Gross. 15 minutes to go here. An equaliser for Brighton would mean Tottenham finish in the top 7. It's Jason Steele trying to be very clever on the ball there. That's a poor pass. Brighton give it away. Kamara, although he's giving it straight back to him. They play a long ball towards Matoma. Matoma has a 1v1 with Cash. Matoma trying to go on the inside. And now the outside. And Mings just about does enough and a corner's given. We have to double up on Matoma every single time because he's rinsing Matty Cash. Cash does not have the agility. And to be fair to Mings, it's a quite cold back heel to just put it out of danger. Someone needs to save Kane. Bro's 30 goals in 2 Premier League seasons. Didn't get the golden boot in either. Just waiting for a Joe Gomez mistake for 5-4 Southampton. That just feels like 2 kids have just picked Southampton and Liverpool to play on FIFA. And that's what you're watching right now. Just a random game. It doesn't feel like an actual Premier League game. No defense, just vibes. McAllister, to be fair to Digne, he's fully all over McAllister there. I'm surprised the foul's not given. Is Caicedo. My stress levels are high because it's all Brighton right now. It is all Brighton. I am worried. Caicedo's lost it though. Oh, and a foul is given. Really? Really? That's nothing, man. That's such a soft foul, bruv. Is it Marco Brighton? What do you mean? Matoma against Cash. That's better from Cash. That's better from Cash, and a goal kick is given. Honestly, please bring on Ashley Young, please. Unai, I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees, Unai. I can't. Cash is stressing me out. They know because he's on a booking. Their game plan is just give the ball to Mitoma, and like we're barely getting away with it every time. Joe Gomez plays a match and we concede 4 goals to Barnsley. Gomez has never recovered from the 7-2. I swear to God. I know you'll say he's been poor before then, but he has genuinely never recovered. Surely he's not going to be a Liverpool player next season, right? Villa finally get a decision, by the way. We got a free kick for a push in the back on Ollie Watkins. Bournemouth score. I will legit scream. You're ashamed. I'm guessing you're watching the Everton Bournemouth game, right? I'm guessing you've got that on your TV. I can't imagine you're watching any other game. Oh man. There might be a pitch invasion at Goodison. I remember when they had one when they stayed up last year. We're looking at signing 3 midfielders and 1 defender summer. Oh, you got BT Sports score. Okay. I am stressing. 11 minutes to go. It is Villa 2, Brighton 1. I have different overlays, by the way, that I've had to make for if Villa made the Europa Conference League and if Villa didn't. Hopefully I get to use positive one. Free kick comes in. It's just too heavy. Oh! He's given a free kick to Villa. There was a foul as the free kick was taken. And Tyra Mings is complaining. I'm going to put my headphone here. Oh, Mings wants a penalty. I think it's just outside. I think it is just outside the box. VAR will probably check that. Mings was rugby tackle to the ground. A free kick is given. I think it is just outside the box, unfortunately, for Villa. It's a very good position. Digne is surely licking his lips at this. It's just on the edge of the penalty area for Aston Villa. Just on the edge of the box. Moses Caicedo is booked. There's got to be a goal somewhere for the Premier League script. Oh, West Ham have scored against Leicester. Yeah, I've just seen that. West Ham have scored. Well, Buendia, Dougie Luiz, and Luca Digne are on the free kick. Bear in mind, Luiz scored from a lot further out against Tottenham. Digne scored a free kick against Man United. I would want Digne on this, really. It's a left-footed one. It's just what you want. It's Buendia. Oh, my God. Doesn't even beat the wall, man. Give it to Digne. We don't even play Digne often. Digne's best talent is set pieces. Give it to Digne, man. Oh, he scored in a very similar position on the other side when we play Man United. When they're that close, give it Digne. Oh. Unreal. And the last minute goal better not be 5-4 Southampton. Oh dear. Oh, good tackle actually from Watkins. He used Ollie Watkins. Buendia tackles Watkins. We still have it, but I don't know what Buendia is doing there. McGinn out wide. McGinn past Mitoma in the box. McGinn pulls it back. It's deflected away. Mings is fouled. Free kick Villa again. That's booking, man. I'll sell it at the post. Oh dear. A Bournemouth goal would keep Leicester in the Premier League and relegate the blue side of Liverpool. It's still only 1-0 to Everton. Oh, that has to be a booking from Ferguson. Has literally slammed into the back of Mings to stop him shooting. But to be fair, we have already seen lots of yellows, so fair enough. It's such a good position as well, you know. A little bit far out to shoot, but it's a definitely... Saying that, Dougie Luiz scored from, I think, this position against Spurs. So what do I know? What do I know? I think Luiz might actually strike this because he's on it. It's a one-man Brighton wall. That is a very ballsy wall. Louise will go for it, and he doesn't catch it. For goodness sake, it's not the... He doesn't get the same contact he did against Spurs. 8 minutes to go. Well, 7 minutes to go. It's Villa 2, Brighton 1. Brighton play out from the back. Steele against Watkins. They go long again. Oh, it's a good flick pass, actually. And Mings is out of position. Oh, thankfully, the pass to Mitoma is terrible. Because Mings was fully drawn out of his position there. Villa get a throw in. Well, apparently not. Colwell just about getting the ball off Buendia. Another throw. A throw into Villa given, which Brighton are not happy about. Bournemouth are on the beat. Yeah, Bournemouth don't really need to care, do they? 1-0 Brentford. Brentford are doing the double over Manchester City. That's wild. Man City have had such a good season, and the that's ridiculous. Fair play to Brentford. What a season they've had. What a season they've had. All three sides then, 7th, 8th and 9th are all leading. Is Luca Digne for Villa. Good ball to Ramsey. Ramsey in the box. Ramsey squares it. Watkins just about doesn't get to the ball as it travels across goal. Ollie Watkins on the slide just doesn't get any contact on it. And if he got any, it would be 3-1 to Aston Villa. And surely that would have sealed the Europa Conference League. Oh my goodness me. Lovely cutback from Ramsey. Watkins throws himself at it. I can't believe he's not timed it, man. And here comes Brighton on the break. Is Mitoma. Estepinian on the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Martinez plucks it from the sky. Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. I am stressed. Seeing the replay, Ramsey's pullback. Oh, Ollie, bro. Ollie. Oh my god. If Ollie's just a yard quicker, it's 3-1. I don't believe it, man. Bournemouth want a penalty. Oh, that would break Everton hearts. If Bournemouth got it. I cannot believe it's 1-0 to Brent. That game's a bit further on than everyone else. But it is Brentford 1, Man City 0. How have Brentford of all teams to get 6 points off Man City is ridiculous. The only team to beat Man City at the Etihad are Brentford this season. Absolutely wild. Watkins wins a header, but Brighton win the second ball. Digne wins another header forward. McAllister past Kamara. And a free kick for an advantage. Sorry, there was no advantage there for Brighton, so free kick is given. 70 of you in the live stream, guys. I appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button. If you're a Villa fan or just a fan of football in general, I would very much be appreciated on this channel. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're also doing a stream directly after this one for a match reaction, so make sure to not go anywhere after the full-time whistle. Hopefully it will be a positive review of the season rather than a negative one. It wouldn't be, even if we bottled the Europa Conference League, it wouldn't be too negative because we've had a very good season considering where we were with Steven Gerrard. So yeah, it's not going to be too negative. It's just gonna, it'll be just a bit of a damper for me, dampen the spirits. Martinez into Consa. Few minutes to go, plus injury time. Buendia skips past Mitoma. Press on Brighton is a bit stressy. Oh, lovely turn by John McGinn. He uses his blunder. McGinn waits for reinforcements. Ollie Watkins with Buendia with him. Watkins might go alone. Watkins is fouled, referee. And it is given to the edge of the box. And honestly, can Brighton stop crying at this ref? Brighton are bugging me. They're moaning every time. They're fouling us every time. It's like obvious decision. Why are they in the ear of the referee? He has been fouled by 2 players in one. Neither the centre half or Caicedo get the ball there. Villa have a free kick right on the edge, but we've already had a couple of these and wasted them. Yeah, we've missed 2 sitters. The Ramsey one is still rent free in my head. This is literally the spot where Digne made it 1-0 to Villa against Man United. Literally the exact spot Digne put us ahead. Surely Digne takes his free kick. It's right on the edge. Right on the edge. How's Brighton? It's been a stressful game. Villa have been on top overall, but Brighton have been decent on the break. Mitoma has caused us problems since he's come on. It will be Buendia or Digne. Surely it's Digne. Surely it's a Luca Digne left footer. It is Digne! Oh! It's about a foot wide. Digne goes to the top corner. Jason still at full stretch. Oh my goodness me. It is literally a foot wide of the post. And that would have secured European football for Aston Villa, you'd feel. Oh my goodness me. My heart can't. I can't take this anymore. I will pass out. I genuinely will pass out. This is unbelievable. I just need Robbie Savage to make loud noises. I'm guessing Robbie Savage is on the Bournemouth Everton game, which is still only 1-0 to Everton in that game. My goodness, my heart, man. Honestly, if I feel like I'm going 200 miles an hour. 89th minute. 2-1 to Aston Villa. Oh, lovely ball from Dougie Luiz into Jacob Ramsey. Ramsey's got Watkins with him. Ramsey goes down. Oh, it's a good tackle. That's such a waste, really. We could have held the ball in the corner, to be honest. 6 minutes of added time. Are you mad? Are you mad? 6 minutes of added time. I can't do that. I can't cope with that. Honestly. 6 minutes, man. I can't cope with another 6 minutes of this. Oh, please, put me out of my misery. Oh my god. The Villa crowd are very loud right now, I've got to say. This would be a horrible way to end the season if we bottle this. I can't cope with this. My heart. Ailing Sheridan says I can't sit here for 6 minutes in suspense, to be honest. I gotta say, the camera keeps panning around the Villa crowd because it's so loud. Luca Digne's long throw is headed away. Brighton look to counter-attack Villa and they've skipped away from Douglas Luiz. Villa are in a bit of trouble here. It's Estepinian into Mitoma on the left-hand side. Mitoma has McGinn and Cash on him. He's past McGinn. He's on the byline. Oh, to be fair, he's surrounded, so he has to go back to Estepinian. Back to Mitoma. Mitoma has to properly go on the outside and even lay it off to Caicedo. He just doesn't have the room. A long ball in. Conser with the header. Emi Martinez with the catch. And he lies on the ball. Take all the time you need, Emi. Get that yellow card. Tick that time down. Please. Just enough from Ezri Konsa to flick it away. I can't do this. Another 4 minutes to go. Another 4 minutes. It's Villa 2. Brighton 1. Long ball from Emi. Into Watkins. Digne goes long. Ramsey flicks a header to no one. Colwill. Dougie Luiz just volleys it forward. Mitoma. Oh, bad flick from Mitoma. Cash is fouled, surely. Ref! Cash is fouled. Brighton are on the break. Cash looked like he was fouled there. Cross from Estepinian hits the head of Kamara. Long ball in from Estepinian. Digne away. Pascal Gross. Hacked away by Consa. I can't breathe. I don't know why you're lying, Dean, to be honest. Because that was more than 20 seconds ago. Villa could hit him on the break. It's like a 4-on-2. It's Ollie Watkins out wide. Watkins has players in the middle. Watkins might go alone. Oh, it's heavy, heavy, heavy touch. Brighton haven't scored. Dean, I will time you out if you say that again. Here's Douglas Luiz. Luiz with a heavy pass into Buendia. What is that for a ball? Please just time waste, lads. We need this so bad. Hold it in the corner. I've not seen time. Unai Emery is known for it. And we've seen none of it in this game. Mitoma against Cash. To McAllister now. Yeah, so negative for no reason. I don't get it. Caicedo into Estepinian. Good interception by John McGinn as we force them backwards. Yeah, but you got to be careful what you say, though, on a live stream, bro. 90 people in the live stream. 90 people. Long ball forward. John McGinn will surely get this against Mitoma. The flag has gone up. Free kick to Aston Villa. Big roar from the crowd then. Huge roar from the crowd. Brentford have beaten Manchester City. Brentford have done all they can. Two minutes. So the crowd are fully pushing Villa all the way here. Cheeseball says up the Villa. Limey Canadian said, let's go Villa, boys from Canada. I appreciate all your support on this channel. Incredible noise from the Villa today. Emmy goes long. Taken down off the chest. Oh, they're giving it away though. Ball played into Ramsey. Chance! Ramsey! Big save, Jason Steele. I don't believe it. Ramsey could have secured it. It's a great stop by Jason Steele. Oh my goodness me, man. Oh, and it ricochets back off Ramsey, so it was a goal kick as well. I don't believe that. Long ball from Brighton. Mings wins the header, surely. He leaves it actually to Digne, who goes back to Martinez. Martinez hacks it long. Surely a foul for Villa. It's not given. That has to be a foul. That's also not given. I swear if he gave that as a free kick for Brighton, I would have gone mad. Digne hacks it long. Just giving the ball straight back to Brighton, but it's fine. We only have a minute to hang on. Pascal Gross. Bear in mind, I'm 20 seconds behind, so I'm just looking at that timer up there as well. Southampton, Liverpool has finished 4-4. Chelsea, Newcastle has finished 1 apiece. 4-1 to Spurs. Bloody hell. Ramsey. Into Ollie Watkins. Sorry, into Kamara even. John McGinn. Please hold it in the corner. I think that's what John McGinn is doing. Brilliant from John McGinn. Against Estepinian. And he gets the corner. And Villa have won it! Yes! Villa have won it! We are in the Europa Conference League! We've actually gone and done it! Come on! From the depths of hell under Steven Gerrard, where we were barely above the relegation zone when he was sacked, and now under Unai Emery, we are in the Europa Conference League. Come on! Absolutely amazing. I am so buzzing for that. Amazing season from Aston Villa after, oh my God. It could have been some horrific football under Gerrard if he was kept in the job, or if we hired someone of his standard. Honestly, what a season it has been under Unai Emery. And we have just about done enough today to see us in the top 7. Unbelievable. Leeds United will be playing in the Championship. Officially, Leicester have beaten West Ham, so they have to wait on Everton now, which the game has just gone to. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. They've switched over to Everton Bournemouth. 10 minutes of added time have been shown in that game. As Everton, all they need to do is win to stay in the Premier League. We're going to be in Europe. We're in Europe. It's not even fully sunk in yet. Villa are in Europe. I can't believe it. After the season we have had, Aston Villa are in Europe. We haven't played a game in Europe since like 2009. Honestly. Oh, wow. What a manager he is. We're going to play in the back arse of Europe. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm going to have a end of season review. I'm going to go live again. So stay on the channel. I'm literally pressing the end stream button. And I'm going to go into my season review stream because I've set that up. Thank you, guys. I'll be with